Baking with Emily and Friends. My name is Emily and my friend with me today is Matthew. Matthew is a Lance Corporal in the United States Marine Corps. He is currently working as a tank mechanic at Camp Lejeune in North Carolina. And he is also my little brother. He used to be smaller than me. So today we are going to be making something that you asked me to make for you last year, so about a year ago sometime, and that is souffle. I can't remember if you specifically wanted chocolate souffle.
I just wanted souffle.
He just wants souffle. He saw it, we were watching a baking show, and he said, "Can you make that?" And I thought about it, and then he left for recruit training. So we never had a chance to get it done. So he was back home for Christmas break, and I said, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's get it done. So we're getting our recipe. It's dark chocolate souffle from Desserts and Duvets from the guys at Sorted Food. And then there's a moment where we need just a short break to let some stuff cool, and we're going to PT.
Physical training.
Yeah, we've done this together before he actually went to recruit training, so I'm not looking forward to it. However, it's been a long couple of holiday months, and I figure before we have something so sweet and decadent, we should at least do a little bit of sweating and work for it. Because
it's well deserved.
that way we can truly enjoy it and appreciate it. Okay, so to get started, it says preheat the oven to 200 degrees Celsius, which is 392 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's very specific.
It is very specific. So we're just going to do, because I don't have digital or anything, so I'm just going to do very close to 400 and call it good.
Hope for the best.
Yeah. Assume that it doesn't need to be too specific. Okay, and then it says to grease a couple of 250 milliliter ramekins, which is close to 8 ounces, with softened butter. So I have butter that's softened a little bit here, and the ramekins are over there. So just run the butter all the way up the sides and around the bottom, like as best as you can. That'll help the souffle get its rise, and so it doesn't have to work to go up the sides. It doesn't get stuck anywhere. So really good on the butter. Does it need to be softened more, or is it good?
It might need to be softened a little bit more.
Let's do that a little bit more.
Okay.
Okay, take two. Let's see if that's a little bit better.
Warmed up the butter some more. It's softer. Oh boy.
Is that better?
How much butter do I need to put in there?
I mean, it doesn't need to be thick. It just needs to be all over. So if you have enough, you could probably just take your finger
and do it. Okay.
Or I can do that. Just get it so that it's for sure all the way around.
I'm not going to really use a stick of butter for anything else.
Yeah. If you just melt butter or something, I'll be able to use it.
I lost a piece. That's probably too much.
A little bit. You got like a whole tablespoon in there.
Okay, so
let's just take that out.
Take that out.
Yeah, do a little bit around so that you have some in there.
I'll get my fingers messy too.
That's why we have a sink right behind us.
Will this add anything? Is this just for helping it rise, or will this?
It's a way of greasing the bowl.
Okay.
That's what we're doing. Because the souffle is known for how much it was right here. The souffle is known for how much it just rises up the sides, kind of like a chiffon cake. And so this will just help it so that it's a way, instead of just spraying the pan, we're using actual butter.
Okay.
And then next, again, to help with the rise, we're going to dust cocoa powder into the ramekins, just so that it sticks to the butter.
To the butter? Okay.
Yeah. So we're going to use this thing.
Duster?
Yep. You're probably going to make a mess, but that's okay. Okay. And they have I need to like get this so that it's bound. 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder.
1 tablespoon.
Which seems like kind of a lot, but
Per ramekin or
no,
for
just
both?
for overall. Okay. So then let's just kind of tap the side. Yeah, get all the bottom, and then yeah, nice even layer all the way. And then up the sides.
It's coating it pretty good. That
Yeah.
So there's a tablespoon.
Yeah.
That'll be about right. Might be a little heavy on the bottom.
That's okay.
It's a nice sound. Sounds like got some sleigh bells to it.
Okay. I can't hear anything.
No.
Alright. That looks pretty good.
Oh,
Yeah.
you did a little more around the edge.
Just a little edges down at the bottom so that the corners don't stick. There. Great.
I want that one.
I don't know how to label them so that we know which one is yours. Okay.
What's next?
Next, let's go ahead and set these aside
Okay.
so that don't have to worry about them.
Swipe it on the floor.
Or, you know, take a dish
Wash
rag
cloth.
and actually wash it off.
Okay.
Doesn't that go against all of your cleanliness rules as a Marine to just swipe it on the floor?
A little bit. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Okay, so now we need 90 grams of dark chocolate. I just got this Hershey's Special Dark chocolate. And 1 tablespoon of double cream. This is, I think, our equivalent is just heavy whipping cream. I've used it. Yeah, it seems to work just as well.
Okay.
Seems to be this equivalent. Okay, so we need to melt 90 grams of the dark chocolate into 1 tablespoon of the heavy whipping cream. So I think, let's use that one, yep. So we'll weigh out the 90 grams. Turn it on. And then just start breaking little pieces into it. It's on grams. So you just need that to go to 90. That was
6.
6. So, yeah. Well, the whole bar is 120 grams.
Okay, so,
So-
that'll be most of the bar.
Yeah. 88, 89. That's
Ooh.
probably enough. What? By the time you get to grams, 1 gram doesn't. 91. So we're just gonna leave it there.
It's too far.
But it's not like
Not completely.
it's not gonna mess it up
Okay.
at all. I mean, you want precision, and with what we're working with, that was about as good as it was gonna get. Okay, so that's 89.
Oh.
90. Okay.
There it is.
We'll leave
Okay.
it there.
Perfect.
Okay, and then 1 tablespoon into there. Oh, you want me to pour? Sure. Well, you
1 tablespoon.
Yep,
Heavy tablespoon.
that's okay. There's a lot of chocolate, and there's not a lot of.
And there's some that gets left in there.
Well, that's why I had some extra in there. So then we're gonna. It says to. Gotta actually read the directions. Melt the chocolate into the double cream in the microwave 10 to 20 seconds at a time, then stir together. So, okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do that since the microwave is off camera. Okay, so how long would you say that took?
About 50 seconds.
Okay, so 20 seconds at a time and then 10 seconds
at the end.
at the end to just really get it done. Okay, is that hot?
It's warm.
It's warm. It says allow the chocolate mixture to cool for 10 minutes before adding in the egg yolks. So this is where we were going to PT.
Okay.
So are you ready to do that?
I am.
Okay. Hopefully that doesn't make it a little too much. Whatever. We're gonna do that.
We're going to do just a very quick PT. A lot of the PTs that we do are only 15 minutes anyway, so it'll be a nice quick one, and we can't go for a run, so we're
Thank goodness.
so we're just gonna do some quick, a little bit of warm up, and then some cardio, and then we'll cool down, and it should be about 10 minutes.
Okay.
So
just watch your head because there's the ceiling fan.
Okay, so we're gonna start off by doing some. They're called inchworms.
Okay.
So we're gonna go down in like a high plank position, and then you're going to creep your feet forward as slow as you can.
Oh, that's too long.
And then when you get forward, you crawl out with your hands, and then inch forward again. And we'll just do this maybe one more time if you can. Go this way a little bit. And then what that does is that just stretches out your legs and starts getting them loose. And then we can stand up. Okay, so next thing that we're going to do is we're going to do some, I think they're called Spider-Mans. So we're going to do that. We're going to do that.
I've done this before.
And we're going to go down, and then we're going to walk back and then do them again going down. Okay, so that's, you're in a high push-up position, and then you're going to go down to a push-up there, and then you're going to bring your leg forward, and then you need to have your hand forward. And then each one that you come forward, your leg is going to come up and back again. And you're going to do that again. And each time we go forward, we want to be doing a push-up.
Oh, okay.
And then coming forward. So we're going to go back and do that again. So down, and you can start with one forward, and then your leg is going to come up. You're going to do a push-up.
I'm coming up too high already.
Just like that. Okay. Not only is that an exercise, but that's also that kind of gets your warmed up. So now we're gonna do some burpees. Everybody enjoys some good burpees. All right, so we're gonna go down and up. We're gonna do I think it's an 8 count. 8 count. Bodybuilders are also. So we're gonna go down. 1, 2, then 3, 4, 5, and 6. We'll just do 6. I don't know what that is. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. I don't even know. I don't need to do the count.
I can just do it.
Alright, so yeah. Down. We'll just do, I'll just say down and then we'll do them. Down.
Oh!
Down.
We're doing.
2 more. Down. Down. Alright, so now we're going to do one of my least favorite things to do in boot camp, and that's high knees, please. So we're just going to run, and we're going to have our hands out. Okay, and we'll do this for maybe about 20 seconds. Ready? Or 30. Ready? So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to sit down.
Sit down, that's
Yeah, that's a good thing to do. And we're going to do crunches on our own. We're going to do 20.
okay.
So just cross your ankles and then come down. And then you're just going to go up, down. But I'll count for up and down. So up, down, up, down, up, down, up. down, up, 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 down. Okay. Squats.
Alright, squats.
We're gonna go down, and we're gonna do it in stages. So we're gonna go all the way down. So I'll say all the way down, halfway up, all the way up, down. All the way down. Halfway up. All the way down. Halfway up. All the way down. All the way up. All the way down. All the way up. All the way down. 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 Down. Up. All the way down. 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 Up. All the way down. All the way down. All the way down. All the way down.
Slow one.
Alright, now we're going to do push-ups. We're going to do Marine Corps count. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, and then you'll say 1. 1, 2, 3, and then I'll say 2. We won't do very many.
Okay.
Alright, so we're going to go all the way down. So when I say all the way down, so when I say push up, we're both going to say Marine Corps.
Okay.
Alright. Push up, Marine Corps! Push up, Marine Corps! Alright. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
1,
1, 2, 3.
2,
1, 2, 3.
3,
1, 2, 3.
4,
1, 2, 3.
5.
1.
Sorry, I lost count. Where are we down?
1, 2, 3.
6,
1, 2, 3.
7.
1, 2, 3.
8.
Gotta do one more for the six legs. 1, 2, 3.
9. One more so we get to 10.
One more for. Alright, ready? 1, 2, 3. 10. Yeah.
Okay. That was pretty good.
Okay.
I think we earned some chocolate and ice cream.
Oh, ice cream?
Yeah, there's ice cream.
Wow.
Okay.
Should have gone for another 10 more minutes for that.
So our chocolate mixture is cooled. So now we gotta do eggs.
It smells really good. Chocolate.
It's chocolate.
Yeah.
I should. Okay. So we need 3 egg yolks. Have you ever separated eggs?
Yes. Where you?
Yeah. So you're gonna separate the whites in here
Okay.
and then dump the egg yolk into there.
The egg yolk goes into there.
Yeah.
Okay. Try not to mess this up. All right.
Well, we have extra eggs, so if you do.
All right. So the yolk goes in there.
Yeah.
So the unhealthy part goes in what we're gonna eat.
Well, we're gonna eat the egg whites too.
Oh, we are gonna eat that.
Yep. You get a little bit of an extra workout with the egg whites.
Okay.
So that's really good. So go ahead and dump the yolk into there.
All right. What do you want me to do with eggshells?
I'll take it.
Okay.
We're both still working at it.
It was a decent PT.
And actually about 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that looks pretty good.
We didn't have a chance to cool down. We kind of finished mid-workout, but
we can cool down while it's actually baking.
yeah. It's actually kind of fun.
Yeah. Just gotta do it with a little bit of confidence. It's not too bad. That's okay, yeah, that just goes in there.
Alright, there you go.
Okay.
Did all 3 without messing up.
Yeah, good job.
Need a
I'm
towel.
impressed. Yeah, wash your hands. And then we will stir to fully combine the egg yolks into the chocolate.
Okay.
And the reason that you wanted the chocolate to cool is so that you don't start baking the egg yolks.
Makes sense.
Yep.
But it can be a little rough.
Yeah, you should be
Okay.
fine. Just get nice and started. It will look more appetizing. Raw eggs always make stuff look a little bit interesting, but they make stuff taste great.
Is that looking pretty good?
A little bit more. Do like a nice stiff beating. So that you get it all mixed in and make sure you kind of scrape down the sides so that you don't miss any eggs.
Yeah.
Chocolate. And then you've got no chunks anywhere. Looks nice and smooth. Okay, so you can set that to the side.
Okay.
Now you gotta whisk up this. So, stiff peaks.
That's going to take a lot.
Yes, it is. Which is why I'm making you do
I
it.
don't want to use a mixer.
Because I've got you.
Okay.
So yeah, nice and fast, bigger motions. Like, I think, more like that. So a little bit of up and down, circular. Okay,
Making bubbles.
we're making a change. So this, we're gonna fold into the other stuff, and this is
Okay.
what's gonna make it rise. So you really want it to get nice and,
Nice and fluffy.
yes. Because this doesn't have any sort of flour or other raising agent in it. And so
Okay.
this is how we're gonna know that it's a souffle.
Those push-ups made my arm tired.
Yeah. Keep going. Keep going. Bigger. Bigger. Plus, I didn't want to dirty the mixer, so that's also why we're doing it this way.
It's gonna be hard.
Every baker has to go through this at some point.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be hard bringing the fork to my mouth to eat the souffle.
Oh, you poor thing. I think you'll make it. You're not even close. Keep going. Yeah, that's not stiff piece. Like, more energy. Give it more. Do I get to be the drill instructor for this part? Give me more! Whisk! Whisk! Don't you quit on me!
I never said that.
More energy? What's the phrase name to use?
Do harder icer, faster icer.
Harder?
Yeah, so you'd say
Hard.
whisk,
Oh.
and I would say faster icer, whisk, faster icer, harder.
You're making
It's
progress.
getting there.
You are making progress.
I have my forearm.
These guys have done a video where the chef does it with a whisk and another guy does it with an electric mixer, and he does it in the same amount of time.
Does it in the same amount of time?
Yeah. So it can be done.
Popeye forearms.
Yeah. You're getting there. Getting
Got
close.
Soft peaks.
Okay. Well, it's almost have stiff peaks. So almost stiff peaks. Funny thing is, I made Haley do this too.
She did better than I did.
She struggled there for a little bit.
My arm is burning.
Yeah. You can see how you do left-handed, but I don't know.
Nope.
Okay. Check. Okay.
Not
You're
quite.
close.
We're getting a lot closer. Is this going to be added to the chocolate then?
Yes. Yep. We
And
will
then
fold it in
fold it
because you
in.
don't want to crush out all the air that you whipped in. Okay. So we're going to need 2 tablespoons of sugar. Once you get that.
How long does it have to be in the oven for?
It's short because it doesn't like completely bake. You
Okay.
want it to be gooey in the middle. 10 to 15 minutes. So yeah, we can do a cool down while it's baking. Alright, so yeah, let's go ahead and call that good for almost stiff peaks. And then it was, 2 tablespoons of sugar.
And can I whisk this in, or do I
Yes,
need
you're
to-
whisking this in too.
I don't need to be careful with this.
No, because you're whisking in to incorporate. Now you should end up with stiff peaks.
Does the sugar help stiffen it up a little bit? Does that, or is it just more whisking?
Yeah. I'm not exactly sure why you do the sugar here instead of there. But it might help it hold up a little bit better. Okay, let's see where you're at. Not quite. Keep going.
It's softer than it was before.
If you do need a break, I can do it for a little while too, but
It's not that bad. If I did this a lot, my right arm would be a lot bigger than my left arm.
you're getting there. But just think about it, what it looked like when we started. How much
Sure, it
progress
was
you've made.
liquid, and now it's a white, snowy, like marshmallows or clouds. It's a soft, stiff peak.
Alright. There you go. Let's give it one.
That's the energy right there.
Coming in for the late rescue.
whip some stiffness into those egg whites.
Beat them into submission. That is hard after push-ups.
Yeah.
I can definitely feel it.
Ooh.
There we go. If you do it slow enough, it's a stiff peak. Alright.
Yeah.
So let's call that good. Yeah, it's actually good.
It's very good.
Okay, so it says gently fold the whisked egg whites into the chocolate mix in 2 batches until completely combined.
In 2 batches.
So you'll do half of it and then do the other half.
So do we do the chocolate into the egg whites?
No, we'll do it the other way around.
So half the egg whites into the chocolate?
Yes.
Okay. What do we use to fold it in?
That's what I was going to say. I think we'll just use this.
Okay.
So be careful mixing it in. So yeah, go ahead and put. So the first time isn't quite as important how careful you are because you want to get it all mixed in. And we do want to incorporate everything so that there's no like white chunks in the souffle.
You say it's about half?
Yep, that looks good. So now fold it in.
Carefully.
Yep. Gently and slowly. Maybe you can go a little bit faster, but yes, carefully. I don't know how much you can see, but he's doing a great job. Okay, make sure you get up all the chocolate that's up on the sides.
And there's quite a bit still kind of on the bottom.
Yep.
It needs to be folded in. Very fluffy.
And it should be even more fluffy by the time we get to this point. Okay. So yeah, I'd say that's pretty well incorporated. And then to go ahead and put the rest of this in there. And yeah, you're going to want to be extra careful this time because you worked long and hard on getting those
stiff
peaks that you don't want to lose them.
Get as much of that out of there as possible.
Yes, clean bowl. Don't want to waste your ingredients.
That's pretty good. The bottom, it seems like there's some chocolate hiding on the bottom of the bowl.
There might be. Yeah, just make sure you're scraping on the bottom. They're all mixed in.
It's very, very fluffy.
Are you hearing something or? Oh, is the wind going across my chimney?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's I can tell if there is a storm or something. Sometimes you can hear the rain hitting the metal going outside. Okay, so just make sure there's no chunks hiding anywhere of more of the egg whites.
If there's chunks of chocolate, that won't be as big a deal. If there's a little bit
I don't think so.
heavy chocolate in one area.
I don't know, but I don't think so.
We'll find out.
There's a little bit here. Get some there. Kind of scrape the sides of the bowl pretty good. Yeah, there's a little bit of some stuff. Okay, and we don't want to overmix, so I think we're going to call that good. Bring back our ramekins that we did earlier. Alright. Divide the mix between the 2 ramekins and then run a finger around the inside rim to clean it and allow it to rise evenly. Alright, so go ahead and use this to scoop it in. That might be a little bit easier. And so divide it evenly.
What was run a finger on the inside?
We'll kind of clean the edge a little bit.
The top edge?
Yes.
Okay.
Just inside the rim.
Just inside the rim, okay. I'm still being gentle, right?
Yes.
Is it all gonna fit in these 2?
It should hopefully.
Okay. We might have fluffed it too much. It's not gonna flop too much, is it?
I don't know. I don't think so. Okay, and a little bit more over there. Alright, let's go ahead and call that good.
You call that good? You don't want to put any more in there?
I think so.
Let's put a little more.
Yeah, maybe a little bit more in that one because it didn't get all the way over there. I don't know how
high they're gonna go?
Yeah, what's gonna happen. I put a liner on the pan just in case because we could have a disaster. I don't know. I've never made these before, so.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be about right.
Yeah.
A little more dollop in there. Pretty even.
Okay. Alright. And then it says, run a finger around the inside rim of the ramekin to clean it and allow it to rise evenly. So I guess just let's get the edges. I don't know. Yeah. They might be overfilled. There's a possibility. But go around as best as possible. Just a little bit more right here. We did the step, I guess.
Alright.
Okay, so then
Look good.
bake for 10 to 15 minutes until risen and just set.
10 to 15 minutes.
So go ahead and put it in.
Doesn't matter what rack, oven
Not
rack
that I
where
know
it's
of.
at.
I usually put stuff in the middle.
In the middle.
And I put my timer somewhere. Where did I put that? Oh, I put it back up. So we'll start with 10 minutes and then check it
Okay.
and see where it's at. Okay, so that ended up taking about 15 minutes. A couple things we discovered. They may have been overly full. I don't know if you can see this over here, but they spilled over. So I maybe it could have been divided among 3 instead of just the 2. But then also we've seen where you put like the parchment paper or something and tie that around to give it a little bit more support as it rises. We didn't do that. The recipe didn't say to do that, but that's something that maybe could be done in the future. You cheated with Sarah, who's behind the camera, her sister, and ate some while I was taking pictures of the stuff. So I haven't had it yet, but you have. But souffle is something that you want to eat immediately. Like, you don't even really let it cool because it just starts sinking right away. So, and then gets kind of, I don't know, rubbery is the right word, but yeah. So, and then it says to serve with ice cream.
Ice cream.
Dust with powdered sugar and serve with ice cream. All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Ice cream cold.
And it's very fluffy still.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
didn't-
So I think you did a good job with whisking it and keeping it like fluffy. I did see like one little bit of the egg white when I scooped it, but really not much. Like, you got it mixed in really good.
Goes very well with the ice cream.
It was good with the ice cream.
The chocolate it's a little darker, and so that the vanilla ice cream really
Helps cut it a little bit if you don't like dark chocolate. Is it everything that you dreamed it would be?
That's really good.
Maybe not.
Keep going back for more. So
Yeah, that's true. Just trying to. Yeah. Yeah, like there's a little piece of the egg white, but for our purposes, that doesn't really matter. But you did a good job otherwise of getting it nice and mixed in and everything. All right. Well, thank you for being on the show. Glad we could fit this in your short little break here. Thank you for watching. If you have any tips, tricks, or suggestions, please let me know. And until next time, keep on baking simply because.